And then you can play around with the placing of it. So, and we're back again with another video. This one is going to be a little bit more casual. I'm actually just coming on here because I'm about to finish up my last YouTube video that I just filmed earlier today. I already edited the video and I'm going to just come on here and chit chat while I get the thumbnail, do the title and the description and all that, getting it up there and then getting it uploaded. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it tonight or if I'm going to post it tomorrow morning, which will be Wednesday morning. I haven't figured out yet if I want to post it just yet or if I'm going to wait another day or so. But I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff figured out and the thumbnail and the title, because for me, that's the hardest part. I know a lot of people say that editing is hard and challenging. For me, editing is simple. I love editing, but figuring out the thumbnail and not the description, the title and the thumbnail are the hardest part for me. Trying to nail the thumbnail and get the perfect title that is going to be click worthy, because YouTube is not really about searching anymore, as they've been saying. The key is to get people to click. That is the challenging part, is getting people to click, not just getting people to search for your video and putting in the right keywords. Getting people to click and stay and watch your video, that is the hardest part of YouTube, and that is the challenging part of YouTube, is getting people to click. Your title needs to be click worthy and your thumbnail needs to stand out enough for people to click and stay and watch enough of your video to get it pushed out to other people. Whereas for TikTok and Instagram, it's more like a search engine, and that's more about putting the right keywords so that people can discover your video when they're searching for your content, so that your content can be searchable, so that it can get on the For You feed and then people can watch it and then continue to search for it. And so YouTube is not really as much of a search engine as it is entertainment and getting people to be interested enough to watch. TikTok and Instagram is more search engine, so you want to make your content searchable and optimized for the keywords to pop up when people are searching. Your content needs to be search worthy. So I feel like that's a little bit easier than trying to get people to click on your video, because you just never know what's going to get people to want to click. So anyway, I'm going to go on Canva. I'm going to walk you guys through Canva and coming up with a thumbnail and designing a thumbnail and all of the things. I'm going to walk you through the process. So first, we need to get my computer to pull up. All right, it's a little slow for some reason. So first, we need to get my computer to pull up. Let me get on Canva real quick. First, I need to take a screenshot of my video, and then I'm going to upload it onto Canva so that I can design my thumbnail. So usually what I do is I get my video. Hold on, where is it? Here we go. So usually what I do is, here's my video right here. You can see me. So usually what I do is I take a screenshot, and then whatever screenshot I like, I will send it to Canva and then design it straight from Canva once I find the right screenshot. So I'm going to find a good clip for me to screenshot. And let's see. So I'm going to just look through and make sure I don't look crazy and just find something that looks interesting enough that people would probably click on. Me holding a product or me looking like a snapshot worthy screenshot. Or so let's see. I'm going to see. Oh, that one would be good. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, that's good. Let me see if I can pause it right there. Oh, right here. Maybe that. And then trying to stop it at the right point. Actually, the DJI app does have a screenshot option. So actually, let me go back to that, because that's easier than trying to stop the video at a certain point and getting a screenshot. So if you have the DJI, oh wait, it's pulling up because it's on right now. That's not what I'm trying to do. Anyway, this is the DJI Mimo app. It's obviously Bluetooth with the camera. So if you have the camera, then you can download the app and install your videos straight from the app. It's Bluetooth, or is it Bluetooth? Yeah. So it basically, the app connects to the camera and then you can just upload straight from the app. But there is a screenshot option. Let's see. You can go to your video on here and click on your video, and there's a screenshot option. Hold on, my phone is plugged in. All right, there we go. So there's a screenshot option right there. See, it says screenshot. So there's an option down there where you hit that, and then it loads. It's still loading. There we go. There's a screenshot option, and then you can just scroll on over and you just hit save, and it just automatically takes a screenshot for you straight from your video. So that's a little bit easier than trying to stop it at a certain point and screenshotting it yourself from your photo app and trying to find the right spot, and then you have to keep going back and trying to slide it over to try to get the right screenshot. So I'm gonna do that. Take a few different options and then just pick which one I like the best straight from the app. Let's see. So I'm gonna do a couple different ones and see which one I like the best. This one looks pretty good. So I got that one. And so you just hit save, and then it saves it to the album, and then you can just send it to your camera, send it to your photos. Let me see. So I'm gonna just get a couple different ones just so I can pick the best one at the end. Because you want to try to get a couple different options, because there is a way on the YouTube Studio where you can actually test the thumbnails and the titles to see which one would perform the best. It's called A/B testing, where you can choose which one performs the best. But for some reason, I don't know if I just haven't figured out how to use it yet. It says that it doesn't perform until after the video was published, but I'm like, that part confuses me, because I'm like, if it's already published, how are you going to pick the best one if the video is already published? I don't know if it selects it for you once the video was published and then puts the best one on for you, or if you have to go back and change it. I don't know. I haven't quite figured that out yet. So I've used it a few times. I haven't quite mastered how to navigate the testing. So I haven't really used it because I'm a little confused about how that works. But there is a way you can do it if you know what you're doing. There is a way to test the best performing thumbnail and title combination, or you could just do title, or you could just do thumbnail. If you're having trouble picking a thumbnail or picking a title, you can have it test both for you. So let's see, I think I like this one. So I got a few different screenshots. So I'm going to go back to the album. So then you just go back to your album on the Memo app and save them to your phone. Let's see, save image. So then you just go back and save the images, save image, and then save image. All right, so I saved them. I saved my 3 images. So let me go back and make sure they're in my photos. Let me go back. Yep, they're in my photos. My 3, they're in my photos. No, oh, my iCloud is almost full. So I make sure I go back to my iCloud and make sure they're all uploaded. So we're gonna go to, they're all uploaded. So now we're gonna go to the laptop and go to Canva, and we're gonna download the photos onto Canva, and then we can start designing the thumbnail. So let me pull this up real quick first, and then I'll show you. This is Instagram. Let's get out of there. Let's go to Canva. Get out of this. Gotta close some apps out real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right. Oh, I already have Canva open. Canva. All right. Let me show y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna try to position. Wait, let me sign in. Let me sign in real quick. Why is this being so slow? All right. All right. Oh. Let me try to position this so y'all can see. Oop. All right, here we go. Let me see. I'm trying to put this so y'all can see the computer. There we go. All right, here we go. So we're on Canva. So what we're going to do is go to create. We're going to type in YouTube thumbnail, because here, that's what we want to create. So we're going to click on YouTube thumbnail because that's what we're about to create. And then we let it load. All right. And now if it will load. All right. And now the desktop version is a little different than the app version. I typically use the app version just because it's easier to do everything on my phone. But the desktop version does work well if you can figure out how to navigate it. It's a little different, but let's see. All right, so here's the design. Here's the template right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to upload. So we want to get the screenshot. We're going to go to upload so we can get my screenshot. And we're going to upload them and try to pick which one looks the best. So we're going to go to upload files. Can y'all see? Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Do I need to zoom in? Oops. Let me zoom in just a tad. Oop, there we go. So we're going to go to upload files. We're going to grab the photo. If it will load. Oh no, I forgot to download them. Hold on, y'all. Wait, did I download? Oh, actually, we can take them right from, there is an option you can get them directly from iCloud. So, wait a minute. Google Drive. You can get them directly from Google Drive. So let's do that. hold on. Un momento. I don't know why it's not working. We're just gonna try. I'm just gonna download them straight from my photos because I don't know why it's being really annoying right now and being slow. So we're just gonna go ahead and download them and do it that way. We're just gonna download the photos to my computer. That way we can upload them to Canva because I don't know what's happening right now. All right, download. Okay, I'm gonna title it hygiene thumbnail. Okay, then make my other. All right, so go back to Canva. Where is it? All right. Okay, now I flip it back around. Here we go. Canva. Can y'all see? Okay. Okay, we're back Canva. So we're gonna go back to upload files. Now we're gonna go to download. Where are they? Here we go. Hygiene. Okay, I saved them. We're gonna go to upload, and there it is. There's one right there. Upload. Upload, get the last one. Number 2, here we go. Okay, so there we go. So there's my 3 thumbnails that I downloaded. So now we're gonna like try out ones and see which we like. Okay, let me back over. So here's one, and okay, so I filled out the whole template, and so now what we can do is, what I can actually do is, let's see, there is a magic grab feature where you can click on a photo and then you can do magic grab, and then you can literally just take little pieces of the photo and add it to. So what I might do is, where is it? It's under effects. See, I'm so used to using the mobile version, I kind of forget sometimes. Here we go. Okay, it's over. I'm gonna go back over. Okay, so you can do magic grab. So you can do background remover. You can do background generator. Here we go. Magic eraser, magic grab. So what you can do is on magic grab, you can literally like grab and separate it from the photo. Oh, where'd it go? Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, it didn't work. It did. Well, that didn't work. That's embarrassing. You know what we can do? I'm gonna go to Google and save these 2 photos. So I'm gonna go to Google because it didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. I'm gonna go to Google and type in the products that I wanted. And what we're gonna do is just save it, and then we can put it in our thumbnail. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it, and then we're gonna add it to our thumbnail. Okay, here's what I want. I like this one, or this one right here. So I'm gonna save the image. Let's see, image. Yeah, save image downloads. Yep, and then I'm gonna get the other one. Okay, equate wash. I'll do the same thing with that one and save the image downloads. Okay, then we'll go back to Canva and upload files and downloads. HIPAA. Where is it? No, not, what did it save as? Oh, images, JPEG. Where is it? Here we go. So there's that one I just saved. So we're gonna go like this. Bam, it's right there. And you can actually remove the background. See, if you get the paid version, you can remove the background. Say, bam, it's there with no background. And then let me get the other one. It's saved as some random number .jpeg. Oh, here it is. Okay, there it is right there. Bam, bam, bam. That, put it over here. Remove background, background remover, and there it is. See? It is right there. There's the HIPAA. So we got these 2 pictures up. So now we can like design the rest of it however we want. So I can go edit, and what can we do? So we can do different things like autofocus. You can do face retouch if you want to clear your face a little bit. You can smooth scan. I think that's the only one. So you can smooth it out. Bam, bam, bam. Do that. What else can you do? I was gonna do, excuse me, autofocus. So you can autofocus on your face. If you want the background to be blurred a little bit, you can have it focusing on your face. See, so it blurs the background just a little bit if you want it to be focusing on your face. And then like that. Okay. Autofocus. And then what else do we want to do? Face retouch. Then what can we do? Image upscaler. Try now. So sometimes, let's see, what else can we do? And then what we can do is we can go to ChatGPT and say that you can ask them, what words should I put on my thumbnail that will make it stand out? And they'll give you like some options, like what words put on your thumbnail to make it click worthy. And it'll just give you some different variations. And let's see, so you can have it ask, okay, I have to sign back in. So you can ask it different questions like, what title should I put on my video to make my video click worthy? And I just ask it like, give me a few different options and I can choose, and I just choose the best one. Sorry, I'm the dictation feature. So we'll say, please give me. All right, y'all, we are back in action. I had to do a whole lot of moving around. I had to delete some stuff off my phone and download. My SD card got full, so I had to put some footage onto my phone so that I could have it and edit it for later. And then I had to go get another SD card, and I had to delete some storage off my phone so that I could put the footage from my camera onto my phone. And then I had to go replace the SD card. It was a lot. Anyway, we are back in business, and now we're back on ChatGPT. So what I was saying was, so we were asking them to help me come up with words for my thumbnail. So I said, okay, allow. Please give me a phrase to put on my YouTube thumbnail about a video for hygiene products and my favorite hygiene products for the summer. Make the phrase and words catchy and clickable for YouTube. All right, let's see what it comes up with. And then just hit go and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so these are words that they're telling me to use. So you don't have to necessarily like pick everything they have, but it's just kind of giving an idea what you can pick and what you can choose from if you can't think of anything. So they said, best for thumbnails, smell good all summer, my hygiene secrets, stay fresh in the heat, summer hygiene must-haves, odor-free all day. Okay, so there's your different ones. And you can do dramatic, why you still smell, the truth about hygiene, you're doing this wrong. And yeah, product in hand. Okay, so and it gives you little ideas. Put the product in hand, make a shocked facial expression, a confident facial expression, and make bright colors on the thumbnail to make it more stand out and clickable. So yeah, just give different things. So let's see. Summer hygiene, fresh girl summer, don't sweat this. Okay, fresh girl, we can definitely pick that. I like that. Fresh girl summer, my go-to routine. Okay, fresh girl or smell amazing 24/7. Secrets to smell. Okay, or you can never smell. This changed my hygiene game. Secrets to smell. That could work. Let's see. Smell amazing 24/7. Secrets. I don't like to never smell. I might do that. So we're going to go back to here and we're going to go to text. And we're going to find like a bold. Okay. And we can change the font and color and all that later. So we're going to do secrets to never smell. Let's see. Secret to never. Then you can move it around like this. Make it bigger like that. And then, can y'all see that? Why does it looks very crooked? Okay, there we go. Okay. Secret smell. Let's see. Let's find. I always have trouble picking the font because I never know what font like stands out, what font really looks good. I'm always struggling to find like a good font that is like, yeah, let's see. You can upload fonts, but I don't know what font to use. No, like that. Okay, so you can upload fonts. Okay, kind of, does that, I don't know, does that stand out? Is it was already bold? Okay, so you can make it bold, italicized. No, okay, I guess for that one. Do that one. And they do have like pro. You have to get the pro. No, I don't like that. They have pro fonts. They have regular fonts. Oh no. How does that look? No. So this is the hardest part, is getting the right thumbnail and getting the right font, getting the right text, the right colors, all of those things. That is literally the hardest part, because you want to make it look good and you want it to stand out. This part is so hard because I don't know which font to use. Let's see. London, do I like London? Okay, that could, let me see, but make it a little smaller. Let's see. I want to put the words that I want it to be on one line. So, I'm trying to think. Okay, I do like that. Do I want to put it, okay. I want the words to be black or a different color. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so then just play around with the color, the wording, the font size, all the things. Let's see, how does the white look? And then you can also do effects, like you can make it lifted, you can lift it, you can make it have a shadow, you can make it have a background, you can do different things to make it stand out more. Let's see, you can make it have an outline, you can make it have an echo. No, I don't like that. Shadow, lift, don't like that outline. And then you can also change the color of that outline as well. Black outline, like that. That. No, I don't really like. So you can make it really thin. You can make the outline really thin. Do I like that? No, maybe go back to black. I don't know. See, this is difficult. Like, I really don't know what color to make it. Like black, blue, black is difficult because you want it to stand out. Okay. That's actually, what I made it yellow. What it would look like if it was yellow, because ChatGPT did tell me to make it yellow. They said put some yellow, some pink. What if I made it yellow? Let's see. Oh, what happened? So you have to highlight it. Where's yellow? Here we go. Okay, what about that? Could work. How does that look? Now I don't like the font anymore. Now I want to change the font. Let's see. Now I don't like the font. So let me see. No, olive base. How does that look? No. How does this look? Versailles. How does that look? No. Anyways, you can also bold the photos as well. So go to edit for the photos. You can also do effects, like you can outlines, you can make it glow, like you can make it stand out from the page. You can put an outline like that. You can change the size of the outline and then like that to make it stand out more. You can change the color of the outline if you want it to be white or black or whatever. So it outline like that. Bam, bam, bam. What else? I want to go back to do magic grab, because you can also magic grab yourself so that you can outline yourself as well. So I might do that. Go back to magic grab. So you can magic grab yourself. Where is it? Magic grab. And then you can click on yourself, and that way you can make yourself an outline, because you have to separate your picture from the background in order for it to work. You have to separate yours from the rest of the photo in order for you to make yourself an outline. So now it's separate. See, now I'm separate. So now I can outline myself if I want to outline myself. So go back to edit, go back down to, I don't know why it's like that, but go back to shadow, then outline, and I can outline myself. I don't know why it's like that. It's going to fix itself, but there we go. See, that's too thick. But so you can change the color of the outline. You can make it white or, okay, why did it not change? Okay, and make the outline smaller. Y'all, trying to go back to, there we go. Yeah. Accidentally the border on here instead of, oh yeah, it was a border on my photo. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, me, and then go back to shadows and then outline. So this is what I was trying to do. There's my face. All right, there we go. And make it smaller. That's what I was trying to do. Outline myself. That's what I was trying to do. All right, there we go. Make it white. There we go. That is what I was trying to do, y'all. It's there, but it's being funny. This is why I like to edit on my phone, because it's so much easier on the phone. It's being weird on here. Oh my gosh, y'all, what in the world? It's being silly on here. Where is my face? What in the world? I'll get the picture. When I fix this, it's gonna look better. Anyway, y'all can kind of get, I don't know why it's being so funny on my desktop right now. This is why I like to do it on my phone, because it's so much easier on the phone. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone, because if it will save directly to my Canva. Here we go. It didn't save right. Okay, so this, but saved on my phone. Terrible. Like, it's terrible. Oh, there it just came back. It's being slow. There it goes. There we are. I don't know why it's being funny. Slow, but here we go. So that's how it looks. And then you can play around with the placing of it. So it's me holding it. And then, why does it look blurry? I don't know. And then bam, like you just looks. And then you can just play around with the wording and the colors and the titles and blah, blah, blah. It was stressful. As you can see, YouTube is challenging and difficult on so many levels. That was way harder than it had to be. It did not have to be that difficult. But anyway, that was just kind of a little bit of the process of how I edit, how I create my thumbnails, how I figure out titles, descriptions, wording on the thumbnails, all of that. Just kind of wanted to show you all the process. And then basically you upload it to YouTube Studio and then you publish it. That's pretty much the gist of it. But that was really frustrating. So I'm going to have to go and figure this out off camera. But yeah, I'll see you later.